we're going to talk about good old Britannia and the bad old Britannia. Milk spotting. My views, my thinking around why possibly the Royal Mint isn't getting its act together. Welcome back to my channel, our channel, everybody's channel. So, interesting little video I'm going to put together. Now, I thought there's been a lot of talk about milk spotting. I've never really took a lot of notice of it, if I'm honest. Obviously, it's a part of topic of conversation that many people talk about. And I thought this video is instigated by a conversation I had while I was at the Berlin Money Fair. And it sort of made me think a bit about something. So I'm going to share those thoughts. So I thought I've got a tube of Queen Elizabeth Brits, as you can see, 2025. And I emptied them all out. And basically, all these on the left-hand side are all pretty much, when you look at it and the milk spotting on it, as you can see, it is pretty crap, really, to be fair. You know, you have to spin it around. This is still a beautiful coin, in my opinion, but it kind of ruins it quite a bit. You can see all the spots coming through. Now, there's only six Britannias in this whole tube, so that's 19 that are milk spotted quite badly. And even on the ones that look half decent, you know, if you look very closely, in fact this one's not too bad, but you can just see on the Queen's neck there's just a little bit of spotting going on there and up around the top here. So yeah, it's such a shame, Anyway, so I thought, why is the Royal Mint, or why does it appear they don't seem to be that bothered about it? Anyway, while I was at the Berlin Coin Fair, I happened to talk to CEO of a company, a mint, and I asked a question, and I'll talk about that in another video, but I asked a question, and he said to me, he said, well, we're all kind of linked in with the Royal Mint. And I thought, oh, really? And he said, yeah, we're all sort of a parent company in a way. And which allows them to license certain imagery on coins. And I didn't take a lot of notice of it, but when I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was sitting there thinking, I'll do a bit of research on this. So I did a little bit of research, and not that it was really in depth, but I thought, okay, if the Royal Mint have got their fingers in the pie all over the world, which apparently it seems like they do indirectly, then this is a bit out there, but it's just a process of thought that were going through my mind. Is it possible that as a business, are they overly worried about how their coins, their Britannia coins, domestically, are they bothered about it or are they not? Now, digging around, they seem to, the Royal Mint, one I didn't know, it was probably one of the oldest limited companies in the UK, owned by His Majesty's Treasury. Surprise, surprise, didn't know that one. So basically, yeah, the Treasury own it. They make a lot of money a year. If you look through history, different parts of the Royal Mint have been owned by different banking families. And it's quite, the more I was digging around, the more I'm thinking, oh crikey, this is yet another gentleman's club. May not be news to some of you, it may be news to some of you, but it's not until you start digging around to try and find out, you know, how all these companies are linked. And it kind of makes sense, makes logical sense to me, that the good old Royal Mint and its deep historical way has spread its wings all over the world and probably has a bit of an interest in what all the mints are doing. And if they're earning money, a fair amount of money through those mints, licensing agreements, whatever goes on in this wonderful gentleman's club of the world, are they going to be that bothered about certain things? So that just made me. I just thought I share that thought with you because I can't work out why. If I was running a business and I was putting out a product that wasn't half as good, well, sometimes not even a third as good as what other mints are doing around the world, why wouldn't I be bothered about it? And you know, business is business, as we always say. I hate that expression, but it's true. And if it's true, are they earning a heap shit a load of money from different mints around the world through agreements, etc., to make them not just be so complacent about it and not bother? And being owned by the Treasury means that, in a way, this is a bit out there, but it kind of would make sense if you had a strategic plan and you had your fingers in all the pies around the world, and a lot of that stuff is being imported to the UK, you know, via other mints, the revenue that a magistrate or His Majesty's Treasury is getting from that is massive, absolutely massive. So the Royal Mint's on a winner. A winner from deep down from what I can see. So are they bothered? It's a good question. Are they bothered? Now I know this, then it kind of makes sense that, you know, if it's all about the money and the money only, why would they be bothered? They seem to be earning a frigging fortune from whatever agreements and from whatever licensing agreements that they've got all around the world, to not, and not to worry about their own product too much. Because it makes me think, if they made their own product really good in this country, would everyone want to import certain other product or buy, I don't know, say like from the Perth Mint or Nui or just an example. I'm not saying that's the reality, but would they be, you know, you got to ask that question in your mind, you know. And it's the good old UK peasants, as I call us, that try to do the best thing and try to want the best thing, and it all falls on deaf ears because the money's bigger, the money talks, it's all about the money, it's always about the money. And I haven't done a lot of digging, but I've done some very basic digging, and yeah, it's flipping interesting. So it does make me wonder, are they bothered? Are they bothered? They don't seem to be. I know Backyard Bullion has been really pushing the issue, and quite rightly so, because, you know, we want to be proud of our own mint in this country, but are they bothered? It doesn't look like it. And as I say, if they're earning a complete shit ton of money through importing and exporting and licensing and agreements, so different mints can use, for argument's sake, the Queen's image, the King's image, you know, all these back door agreements, and, you know, it just makes me think, like anything, when I have a really look, if you follow the money speaks more than the product, you know, and it's a damn shame. So yeah, I thought I'd put that out there. It's interesting. It's just an opinion. It might be full of it might be a load of rubbish, but I kind of think to myself, well, you know, if I put myself in their shoes, the Treasury's shoes, you'd weigh it all up. the Royal Mint might be asking for, you know, can we spend more money? And, you know, other people might be saying, no, we're making a fortune out of this anyway. What's the point? You know, and I can just hear that conversation happening. And, you know, like anything, we get suckered with certain bits. We then have to go outside to get quality. Who's making all the money? I'll leave it up to you to think about that one. But it certainly ain't me and you. There's a bigger picture going on here. Just look at the revenue that's created just from importing and exporting in this country, and then you get a bigger picture of practically what's possibly going on. But yeah, it's a shame, but that's the way it is, and this is why I've always said on my channel, you need to do your research. Sometimes you're just flogging a dead horse, and once you know, then it helps you invest a little bit more wisely. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Probably doesn't. It does to me. Chuck in the comments, tell me what you think. This is like anything, we've all got opinions, but you know, I would have a deep dive, educate yourself, have a look, try and find out. There's certain information out there that that isn't always readily available, but it's out there because it has to be. But it's always tucked out the way, and if you dig around, you begin to see a picture, and if you start to follow the money, then you can practically, logically put yourself in their shoes and maybe see the reasoning behind maybe why they're sorting it out, but they're not, or maybe why they're not sorting it out. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. It's an interesting concept, bit of a logical one, bit out there, might be so far wrong. I don't want to be right, I don't want to be wrong, but this sort of information helps me spend my money wisely. And that's the door opening part of the channel I always want to push. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, have a little look, have a little delve, have a little dive if you've got time, and you might begin to see the same sort of logical patterns as I've been seeing lately. It's a shame though, because I love the Britannia. I think it's a lovely looking coin. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, hope you're all well. Take good care. Bye.